Well, hello. This is Pauline Reid. I'm a book reviewer from Hamilton, New Zealand. And if you've just stumbled across my video, please come along and subscribe and like and comment. And please look for more books in my YouTube channel. Right, well, we've just gone past Mother's Day. I'm recording this on the 13th of May, and I've just picked up the next book review, or book I'm going to review today, or this month, the May of month, and it's called Empire by Ellen P. Landau. Now, this is a historical fiction set in Africa, as you can see. Such a beautiful, beautiful book cover. So what have we here? Well, we have Africa in 1894. Gosh, could you imagine being in 1894? A time when ambitions were high and risks were extreme. What the Langbourne boys achieved was extraordinary, based on a true story. And I have picked out just one quote in this book. The other one, this is a quote that I really liked, but the bee's knees of a quote, I have left in my book review that I will do shortly. So we've got two. One I'll read from the book and one I'll read from my book review. So hang on tight, and here it goes. This is from chapter 13. It's about 3/4 of the way through the book. The chapter name is Siege. And I'm on page 209. I'm just going to read the paragraph that I really liked. Morris and David found that when they walked side by side along a path or down a pavement, it seemed natural to discuss their business in great depth. Whether they spoke more freely without eye contact or were out of earshot of those around them, they neither knew nor questioned, but whenever they needed to discuss anything of importance, they would simply go for a walk. It was a habit that stayed with them their entire lives. And I picked that because, as you probably know from some of my Instagram stories, ones that I do on a Monday, New Zealand time, that I do like going on a walk. In fact, I do a lot of walking. I can spend up to, well, actually this Monday, the Monday that's just gone, because it's Tuesday here at the moment, I did, let's see, in an hour I did 5 km, a 5 km walk in an hour. and I just absolutely love it. I was doing my stories at the same time and just looking around and taking photos and talking on my Instagram story about what I was going to do for the week. I just enjoy myself, eh? I'm just enjoying myself. So, on that note, I will now lead you to the book face at the back. So hang on tight there, and here we go. So, this is based on a true story. It is 1894 in the remote settlement of Bulawayo in what later becomes southern Rhodesia. Recent immigrants from Ireland, Morris and David Langbourne, throw body and soul into rebuilding their previously devastated business. Between Morris' brilliant business acumen and David's almost limitless energy, their future looks very promising as they take massive financial and logistical risks and look forward to a booming business in the backwoods of beyond. Then the unimaginable thing happens. Disease, a devastating plague, unforgivable stupidity in political designs, war and starvation. And if this wasn't enough, Morris makes a very simple mistake with exponential consequences. Yet, these are the Langbourne brothers, and they refuse to be beaten. Gosh, I love that last bit, eh? They are not going to be beaten. No, they are going to carry on and carry on and carry on until they are very, very successful. Okay then, right, well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a break, have some lunch, and then I'm going to just get into my book review and give you my thoughts and what I thought, and especially we're waiting to see this bee's knees of this quote, because it's the bee's knees, isn't it? Bee's knees. So I'll stop rambling now. I love rambling. I love talking to myself on the camera. Always have done. It's been a thing I've done since I was a kid. And so on that note, I will see you after lunch. Well, thank you very much for waiting for me. Just had lunch. Lipstick is no longer on due to eating, and I've just made myself a nice cup of tea. I like my cup of tea black but weak. Comment in the comment down below how you like your cup of tea. Well, before I get into this, talking of walking, I do find a lot of different things on my walk that I like to pick up every now and again. Normally it's nature stuff like leaves, since we're in autumn, you know, and I don't know what this is, acorn somethings, but recently I picked up something that was really interesting. I thought at first it was a marble, but it isn't. Don't know if my camera's going to focus or not. Oh yeah, but isn't it cute? It's not a marble, it's sort of flattened in a way, and I really liked it. So lots of different things sort of end up on my bookshelf. So at the moment, my display, I change it every month to a different sort of theme. I don't honestly know what the theme is for this. But there are a lot of bookmarks that I'm displaying here, and again, I think we'll get straight into the book review now of Empire. Sort of that heading sort of reminds me of Empire Strikes Back. Who's a sci-fi fan? Me. Anyway. Right, okay, are you all ready? You're eager and waiting? That's good, because that's the way it goes, isn't it? To be eager and waiting for this review. Well, here we go. This is what I thought. Recent immigrants from Ireland, David and Morris, the Langbourne brothers, set out to rebuild their previously devastated business. This includes inviting 2 more brothers from Ireland. In this book, we discover just how entrepreneurial these brothers are. Not all goes according to plan. All businesses take risks, and a catastrophe happens that upsets the apple cart. I absolutely enjoyed this historical fiction set in South Africa. Set in 1894, where Bulawayo later becomes Southern Rhodesia. To me, overall, it's the communication between the brothers, who were not always all together, that I found remarkable. Their clever code while sending through messages on the telegraph system was amazing. Physically getting from A to B in such wilderness was extremely grueling. 3 months with oxen and wagons. That's a long, long time. And the bee's knees of all quotes. Here you go. You were all waiting for this one, weren't you? And this applies to me too. And it should apply to a lot of people. And this is a belief system I believe in. This is absolutely the truth. This is a belief system. Our type of business doesn't need potential customers to see our merchandise. Our reputation and word of mouth do us proud. Ta-da! You bet. Well, put together as per usual, author Alan P. Landau gave me an unforgettable adventure worth pondering over. This is book 3 in a series, and I suggest if you're keen on knowing about South Africa, start with book 1, Langbourne. These are totally worth following. And of course, I rated the book as a 5-star rating review. And let's look at this cover again, eh? This is pure gorgeousness. Empire. Now, I'm going to leave with you a link up there to do with, I have read book 1 and book 2. I've put book 1, I think, up on my YouTube channel, so I'll put it up there so you can have a look of it if you want. And that's it from me, I think. Just letting you know that June, I haven't picked out a book yet. I have got a list that I'm going through, but of course I don't actually pick them. What I do is I recite them. If they sound good, then I decide on if it comes across good. I then decide that this is the one that I will do. So it doesn't necessarily go by what I've just read. And also something I don't do is I don't put ebooks up on my channel, purely because of the way that I do these reviews. Like, I love showing the cover, I love showing the insides and the back and picking up quotes, and you can't just do that with ebooks. So a little bit of explaining there, but yeah, sort through my book reviews and see if there's anything appealing for you. So until June, have a good rest of the May month, and see you at the end of June. And I do hope you all have such a positive June. Until then, this is Pauline Reid from Hamilton, New Zealand, signing out. Hit the subscribe button to see more. Bye bye for now.